we should be live again. So good evening, or for some of you that might be watching, good morning. Let me just paste the links again in the social media. My cat is looking at me very funny now. When I'm speaking English, he seems like he's not understanding what I'm talking to him. You decided to go somewhere? Okay. Yeah. I'm writing a post on LinkedIn and I'm thinking join us. Okay, one more place here. Today I'm streaming alone, so I decided to put up some music. Hopefully it will brighten things up a little bit. Okay, all done. I think it's weird that I don't have a chat here today again. Is the chat working on the stream? Let me just check. Or is it not again? I believe I did mark this. Okay. there is chat and you should be able to type something in here. I don't understand why I don't see that in the OBS. Whatever. I will try to look maybe sometimes here. If there is someone apart from me interested. Okay guys, so you can see the GitHub page. I didn't really check what Shimon did because as I said, I didn't really have time to review any of this, so let's briefly update ourselves with what has been done in the project. Board, yeah. So Shimon created a Git repository, initiated the project and set up test project. Okay, coolio. Let's check here repos, how it's done then. Cool. Message-based solutions for distributed transactions. Yep. He added the license, which is MIT. Yep. Orchestrator. Unit tests. Orchestrator. CSPROI. Okay, it's empty. Parsers. Did he set any orchestrator? CS project. Okay, that's okay. He didn't add any source. JSON. CS project. Okay. I assume it's all the way for all of them. Okay, that's a place to start, I guess. So we have 7 issues. Okay, he already transformed my drafts, or however it's called, into issues. Once again, projects. SAGA. View 1. Backlog. All right. Let's be nice and let's move it here. PR validation build. And next we will do CI build with release artifact. I wonder if this project that he has created actually builds open with Visual Studio. Wow, cool. Let's do that. Okay, I'll just copy. Now I'll just open Visual Studio and then here so you can see that. Okay. Add window capture ES. Okay. See everything, I guess now. Yep, perfect. So, clone the Git repository. how you cannot see what I'm doing, but I am cloning Git repository here into my VS, or well, on my local environment. Pretty simple. I just clicked this button here, then I'm pasting the repository location here. I'm selecting my projects, folders, new folder, SAGA, folder, clone. Did Shimon add git ignore? Yeah, he did. Okay, I wonder. Yeah, okay, he used the Visual Studio 1. Okay, that's actually good. Debug, yeah. Generated files, yep. Okay. Okay, so those are pretty standard. Oh, well, this is a standard file after all. So we've got it. It's, I assume he didn't check in anything that's not building, but let's just be sure. Okay, cool, it's building. So let's now see how we can add automation. See more. Yeah. And just do it like that. Hosted runners. So I assume we would use hosted runners that are from GitHub. We don't really want to create an environment where we need to use our own servers, the basics for individuals and organizations. Okay, but new pricing and plans. That's what we want to do, yeah. Overview. Features. Actions. Get started with actions. At square one, I guess. Automate, customize, and execute your blah blah blah. Quick start. Cool. I like this one. Create GitHub actions in this guide will handle essential features of GitHub actions. Examples. Okay, so seems like we will be running YAML files. I personally I have to tell you that I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of YAML files. I think it's a bit annoying to do it like that, and that Azure DevOps actually with this bricks more style drag and drop thingy is just easier to navigate around because this is something that's relatively easy. But okay, that doesn't matter. Let's settings. Whoop. Maybe there is something that I don't want to show, so I will keep this for later. Let's see again. Copy the YAML contents into the GitHub actions demo. runs on Ubuntu latest steps. Echo, echo, echo. Okay, it's relatively easy, so we need to create a .github workflows. So let's do that, and I guess we'll check in into the development branch. So let's just do it. Let's not stall. Let's not overthink this, because this is something that's relatively easy. Add new folder, actions, right? That was supposed to be the name of the folder. Yep. GitHub/workflows. Alright. GitHub. And it should be here. It's at the top level. Workflows. Maybe I'll move it here. The other screen. Create a file named GitHub Actions Demo. Yep. Okay. Add new item. Stuff with match here. Okay, I'll just add a text file, I guess, or YAML file. Okay, so copy the. Let's run the tutorial really quickly. GitHub Actions, some Unicode characters, blah blah blah. Yes. Okay. Cool. We are on the main new branch. Bring the changes. Yeah. Two files. That was weird. Like Visual Studio kind of froze on moving two files. Never actually had this before. So let's make it a descriptive GitHub Actions. Example build. Don't judge me, I have this case where I'm just adding dot at the end of my comments. Don't judge, please. Commit. I came to this with really just as I would work on this myself. Let's do maybe a better way of branching, but let's do that in a moment then, because I really want to check if we will have those actions here now. now it popped up. Or was it here before? No, I doubt it. Okay. Okay, deployment. No, okay, let's check .NET. What do you have to offer? .NET Desktop, deploy. We would like to build. So I would like to create a PR build. Runs on Ubuntu, actions, checkout, setup.net, preview. Okay. .NET restore, .NET build, .NET test. Well, that's actually everything that we need, more or less, because that's what we would like to do. We would like it to build and run the tests. If it's failing on any of those steps, then we don't want the pull requests to be able to merge. So start commit. Create new branch. So how we should work with this is, I need our issues. Close this one. Yet GitHub/Linux. Yeah. Projects SAGA, and we will have the PR validation build number 4. Let's do feature / or I could just do 4 and at the beginning, and I will that's enough. I don't really want to create a pull request right away from this one, so no. So no pull request, but now we should have a separate branch. Wait, I would like to remove the develop because it shouldn't. I've done it wrong. It shouldn't be like that. I will remove the develop branch. Yes. And what I want to do is I would like to also You are not seeing what I'm doing. This is that I'm. That's bad. You didn't see what I was doing. I had it on different screen. Well, I will navigate you again quickly from the VS. Oh, I feel bad about this now. I didn't really want it to go like this. I didn't have. I had covered my OBS and didn't see what I'm doing from the stream perspective. Sorry for that. I will try to be more focused on what I'm doing. Let me then. What I want to do now is I want to check out the branch, because I added the basic build for .NET for the GitHub Actions, or from this store of theirs. Pull from origin. We need to fetch. Remotes feature branch. Yep. Check out. So we are on the PR branch now. What I want to do is, did it not check in those files? No, it did not. Ah, okay, that's fine. I guess it went from main. That's fine. That's actually good. So one more time, I will show you what I've done. I've added basically on the feature branch. I've added this GitHub workflow, the YAML build that was that I selected from the actions. So actions. I searched for .NET, and here we can configure the file. That's the same file. I didn't change anything because this is what we want to do. We want to restore, we want to build without restore that, and test. That's all we want to do. This is a PR validation check. We want to set up to run on each pull request, so it doesn't need to produce any artifact or things like that. So that's cool. Okay, let's check. Set up a workflow. Yeah. No. Do I need to be on a specific branch to do that? On the feature branch, maybe. Okay, what is the tutorial saying then? There's a more quick start. Okay, create branch and start a blah 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 blah. Propose new file. Yeah. Push event and runs workflow on GitHub. I'll navigate to the main page of the repository. Under your repository name, click actions. In the sidebar, click workflow you want to use. Okay. What site? Like, should I merge this to main right away in order for this to work? SAGA. It wants it to be on the main. Okay, I'll have to do that. Not in a feature branch way, but I will just work on the main branch then. And later on I will be removing this compare requests. Create. Merge. Confirm. Delete this branch. Okay, so did anything change now? It did, and it is running the build. Cool. Restore dependencies. There are no dependencies here, so okay, it's building. I'm wondering if he set up the tests or just the project. No, probably not. I will quickly check if there's anything in the tests projects, because this is not necessarily it's not necessarily how it should be, well, run, because okay, was not found. Yeah, we will not found anything because manage branches. This is not necessarily how it should be done. I mean, the testing, that just you're typing .NET test, because we would like it to search via regular expression for certain projects that have tests in the name. So I'm not sure if it will do that. No, okay, that one doesn't exist. Yeah. So we want main. Delete this branch and delete this branch. And we should be here. Does the ignore file ignores those builds? Do we only work with builds from inside the GitHub, not from inside the project? Because it seems like it's not being downloaded. Git ignore dot git. No. Do I have this on my drive? I don't. Huh. So it's not pulling those files? Weird. Okay, maybe this is just something that's related to GitHub then, and the actions. So the build passed, or builds are passing. The tests project are not really set up from the terms that I think that. Or no, he did add the X unit and everything. Okay, I will just check what if I X open folder in File Explorer, because I want to check something. What? Because how actions and all of the CI/CD thingies work. Is that they are actually, well, just running the commands on the remote computer. So what I will do now, I will just check in the PowerShell what happens when I run the run .NET test on my local machine because I would like to see CD. Maybe I'll show you the PowerShell. PS1. Okay, you can see it. PS1. Okay, it does match, but it should find 2 projects and it's just finding 1. Total of 1 test files match this with a total of 1. Orchestrator and JSON. Okay, no, it's finding both, so it's fine. Okay, so it's checking the pattern, I guess. Fair enough. Just to be sure and to see if I'm not lying. I'm not, or at least not on purpose, is to check what is stated here. Because I just run .NET test, yeah, the same. Blah blah blah, 1 test matched, no test available, no test available. So it's fine, it's doing the same thing. So, go back, .NET. Name, okay, I'll rename this then. PR field. Well, maybe I'm just thinking that maybe we could be more granular in having different builds for different projects, but I think that we should always build it as a whole. So I will just leave it as it is. On push branches main pull requests on the push, not on push. We don't want it to be on the push. We want to pull requests to branch main. Yes, I assume that this is a on branches main. Do we want the pull request to be to, well, main would be the release branch. Well, I think we can have a second gate, because I'm just thinking from the perspective of the process. Maybe I should draw it a bit, because or something like that, because we'll have main as a master branch, and then we should have a development branch, which all pull requests, when a pull request is created on the for the development branch, it should be, this build should be run, and not necessarily on main, because the main branch would be our production branch, let's say, I imagine. So maybe we don't necessarily need to run this second time. If the development builds, then there is no need to run it twice, but maybe that's a second level of protection, honestly. Yo, no. Branch created, okay. Where was this? Oh, here. Okay. Let's make it because we have main and we have development branch. And we will protect this branch in a second. Name change and branch specification. Yep. So on pull request, branches main and develop. Yep. Jobs built. On Ubuntu, yeah, fine. And again, setup.net. Cool, with .NET version 6. Oh, okay. Restore.NET restore, build.NET build, name test.NET test. Okay, cool. Commit directly to main. This shouldn't be done on normal circumstances, but these are not normal circumstances. This is a project start and a project setup. Okay, so now what? We can go to issues and PR validation build. Wait, we should definitely be able to link the work somehow here. Work issue to commit GitHub. How to link this? Okay, linked issues. What about already closed ones? Or not? It's not with the pull requests. Okay. Okay, I'll do that. Whoa. Close issue. And we will do not main branches commits. And we will do it like that. CI built with release artifact. This is something that we'll do now. This should also be relatively easy, so that's all pretty simple because we'll create another file, and this another file will have an extra step that will just pack the files for each project. So 1 second, I just want to be cool on setting up our project backlog. Okay, so it is actually in progress, activating now. Is anything changed in the issue here or not? Is it linked with the project? Status in progress. Okay, cool. It's actually doing the same. Check out locally. So we will do again feature create branch. We don't need to check this up locally because everything is done from the GitHub related, apparently related to the workflows. Therefore, I'm not doing it like that. What I will do now, however, because we would like to have the CI artifacts, and let me think about this a bit. Should we do it only for the as controlled release, that is not being automatically run, but rather the branch is selected? Because we have we have a single repository, right? We have a single repo, and we have 3 different projects from which we would like to build 3 different packages. So essentially we need to build them apart, and we will need to specify some things on the builds, like the version numbers, etc. So I'm thinking about how to set this build up, because it won't be triggered like this one, so that this one is triggered on pull request, and we don't really want to have it on the pull request. So let's see what does the documentation say about this. Use scripts, GitHub, blah blah blah, using workflows. Syntax or comments might be important. Reuse, cache, no, not yet. Store artifacts, oh, okay, we like this. Create starter workflows. Manually run a workflow, yes, please. Review deployments, yes, later on, definitely. Build and tests.NET, yep, let's check if it's anywhere different. Deployment. Deploy to your cloud, no, 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 no. No, publish packages, yeah, cool. Packaging with GitHub Actions, exactly. And there is no .NET. There is Docker, Java, and Node. I love it. Manage issues and pull requests. Add labels. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. I like it. That's a lot. Migrate from Azure pipelines. Cool. Okay. On. Okay, that's what I was interested in. Events that trigger workflows. To automatically trigger, we use on to define, but we won't do. But we don't want this to run automatically necessarily. But maybe let's run a bit. Let's learn a bit more about those new workflow. .NET. No, we want again just the .NET, and we will do CI build, and we will name it CI build. on, I believe, nothing. Oh, really? I cannot remove this. Or okay, let's check it. On this automatically trigger a workflow used on to define which events cause the workflow to run. Webhooks. Nope. We don't need the webhooks. On deployment. Okay, we will do that for the main branch, right? Not on pull request, but on the push to the main branch. We would like to have the CI, right? That makes sense because we would like to prepare release artifacts when there is a push to the main branch, because main would be our basically, well, not basically, but will be our master. But let's check. Wow, there's a lot of, okay, there's a lot of those issues. Label merge. We also work with labels. Runs your workflow when a label in your workflows browser is created. That's also pretty nice. Push. Yeah. On the workflow run, and this is what we will do. This is how we will run the release event. So we'll create one build or one actions or one. Well, let me get the naming here straight. So we will create a single GitHub workflow for the CI. It will build the artifacts, and then we'll make a release workflow in which which will be triggered on workflow run. I imagine last commit on default branch. What? This event when a workflow run is requested or completed. So we would have the build completed for the CI with prepared artifacts, and then we want to run this one. So let's go back here. So basically what we would like to do here is we would like to create 3 packages here, and we would like to pass some details onto them based on, for example, the number of versions that we would like to have. I wonder if there is a possibility here to change this dynamically, meaning that if we have so we would have build numbers, and the build numbers would basically set the version of the library, if this is possible. But for now, let's just add workflow comments. It's nice. Why I don't see it like that? Okay, nothing that we need right now. Store artifacts. This is something that we'll need to do. Oh, so okay, so this workflow, this. Wait. Okay. So this workflow is treated, I think, now on GitHub as a whole release. Then persist data after job has completed and share data with another job in the same workflow. And so we will have CI/CD, I assume, in a single work. Well, that makes sense, but I wanted to have different files for this, but seems like we will be kept with a single file. Jobs, build and test. Okay, because I'm going a step ahead here, so let's just first create the packages. Then when we'll have the package, the specific file created there, I will be able to store the artifact, because in this step this is what we want to do. So I will try to focus just on this. As we opened as many tabs as we did for the documentation, I just started thinking ahead what we can do and how, and this is kind of consuming me now, so I think I will just move towards what I would actually want to achieve by step. So we would like to pack a .NET app to NuGet. With the CLI, yes. That's not very okay, let's do it like that then. I think what we can do is we can do Visual Studio again, VS, and let me just do remote touch. Yep. Check out this, and what we will do is we'll create properties, packaging. So we can actually produce a file. No, because this will generate this only locally. We don't really want this to be like that. Okay, this is what I was looking for. Let's add some description here. Project URL. Here. We don't have an icon yet. Repository URL. Git. Version. We can actually specify, and we will. Let's do that. Assembly version. Is it using anywhere this variable? No. Assembly name. Authors. I'll do that with dots. I know that it's used for the UI, but from the programming perspective, it's always better with the dots. The version of the package following the major minor patch pattern version have remained to the pre-release package version. Whoa. No. Okay, I will remove this one, I guess then. I don't really want to be creative with the descriptions right now. We will work on the documentation later on, but I'm more checking on if everything is set with variables and everything that we would like to have. Save. Git changes, compare with unmodified. I would like to see what is being added. Right, that's okay. Now what I would like to do is I will need to run the PowerShell again. Okay, we are in the SAGA. I will show the PS1 again, window. PS1. Yep, maybe here. So, what we would like to do is we would like to pack this particular project. So, we would like to go to CD or Illustrator, ls. ls. Yeah. Okay, this is the path, and I assume we would like to do .NET pack. It did create it, I assume. Let's check bin debug. It did. Okay, so it creates this file locally. But what I would like to do is I would like to specify. So let's check this over internet how this is being done. I would like to specify the variables for the build. Okay, let's then check something out. I think this should be again rather simple. Let's go to the Visual Studio. Oh no, I run another Visual Studio. No, not this one. So we would like to set it with package version. Okay, this is how it's being done, I guess, or no? Unknown switch. So it's not that. Pass variables. Okay, but we don't. Okay, that makes sense. That's very .NET-y, let's say, way of doing this. .0.1 because it's setting properties package version. Sorry. Yeah, this is working perfect. So we have our property set here. So then now we need to navigate on how it will pack just using the path. So let's check it out how it test or not. So I assume this is also one of the commands. Jobs build. Jobs. Workflow jobs. Name pack or run .NET pack. I would like here, I'll just do dollars, but this should be the build number. Well, at least now we could do it like that. Build. I forgot to switch to Chrome again. Sorry. What I've done is I've added this part here. So pack orchestrator .NET pack and set up the version. The dollars are should be replaced with the build number. So let's check. GitHub. Boom. GitHub number, pretty simple thing. So, whoop. I'm wondering what we're trying to .NET. I checked this already, didn't I? Oh, automatic version bumper. Wow. Wow. This is one other niche to build those things. Maybe that would be useful to build those later on. Okay. Pack orchestrator run .NET pack. But .NET pack pack set a path. Project solution. Yep. Should build the path here. Okay. Not like that, but like that, rather. Because I assume it's at the top level. Right, this is the structure that we have, orchestrator. Yeah. And we have this. So we should get the build number and we should get the package for the orchestrator. I guess that's the first step. So let's check it out. Create a new branch. Or not, wait, we do have branch, right? No. We do have. Okay, so here we have milestones. Let's open not issues with milestones. Oh, we'll have to navigate the project better. I see that now. We need to move the project here. We have some, I see some work to do around the management of this. Checks haven't completed. Okay, so the PR works, I guess, but it's going to main, so because this one will kill me in a second. Done, merge, confirm, action, CI build. Okay, it's running. I wonder which build number this has. Yeah, okay. Have you seen that? Look at the build number. It's just project file does not exist. Okay, so that's something different. Because that would be 101. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, I'll go to build. How is it building then? Phonetic SAGA. Okay. Check the folder structure here for the SAGA. Folder structure, blah blah blah, orchestrator. Actions. And we will do it like that. SAGA. One second, I want to check something because where did it fail? So this. What would be the path here? So we skip that. This is replaced by the wave, or however it's called in English. This wave, and then we have the full path. SAGA orchestrator. SAGA orchestrator, and CS prop. Okay, this should be fine. Update the orchestrator path. I'm commenting this directly. It will be just quicker right now to do it like that. Let's see if it will pick up the correct files. It's cool that there are just those numbers here, not like that. That's okay. That actually works fine because in Azure DevOps it's different. If you don't explicitly state that it should be numeric like that, it will do some weird hash codes, whatever. Then it's actually nice. We'll have 0.1, 0.0, 0.2 version number. I mean package number. Okay. This is pretty annoying, so let's check GitHub actions. object path. Okay, get absolute path. Okay, perfect. Let's do it like that then. Again, let's edit this build, the CI build, YAML edit. Yep, and we will do orchestrator. That's the folder. Let me check on my disk how this is. Oh, it's okay. Prognetic SAGA. So this will be replaced by the GitHub workspace, and then we have orchestrator, prognetic saga.orchestrator / blah 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 blah. Okay. Update date relative path for orchestrator. It's hard for me to write at 7:30 in the evening after a whole day. I had a tough day, sorry. Commit changes directly to main again. And let's see how it goes again. Actions. It's done. It's done. Workspace. Yep. New package. Yes, we got it. Successfully created package. Boom. Took us 40 minutes. But you wanted programming, that's how you're programming basically. You just need to know stuff around that. Oh, I will need the relative path here, and then if you know it, you have it in your mind, it will be quicker in the end. But this requires to know about the relative paths and everything. I've created those things in Azure DevOps for a very, very long time. Okay, so we've got it. Now we can move to where was it? Store artifacts. Yeah, that's the one that we wanted. The problem is that every single one has the same image. I would like to close this one part, or at least this one issue. If not, then we'll pick up on another one. But let me just quickly do this, because this is something that we can actually change right away. Or maybe not, because what I wanted to do is we can actually create packing for all three parts, so for the JSONs and for the third project, but I would like to store the artifacts so we have the full flow working basically, that can be used or this job can be used in another job that will make the releases to the NuGet store. So let's see how we can store the artifacts. And what if I just, can I do it like that? I mean, like artifact. Upload artifact. Is it a different? Retention days 1, 2, here 3. Okay, this one would you like? Bad indentation. Default is artifact. Coolio. Path. Star dot new package. Regular expression here goes or not? Regular expression. Boom, 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 boom. It should be all right. Cool. Path should be like that. Star, new package. Cool. Okay, with retention days 5. Okay. Coolio. upload a orchestrator package artifact. Orchestrator package, blah blah blah, new package. Oops, sorry. Maybe this. Wait. Because it will create multiple packages in the end. So. We should create a regular expression or something that will pick the orchestrator package from here. Or we can do something different. I think we can treat this build as just being run for a single package. Should we do it like that? Or do we always want to create all 3 packages? I think that's actually pointless. Is it? I think so, yeah. Let's do all CI build. Okay, it's running for whole solution, but we will just be building the orchestrator. And we will be picking up the NuGet package. Going directly again to the branch, but if this works, we'll just copy over this file. 3 times, which, well, probably could be done better without copy paste, to keep the solid principles or dry, so don't repeat yourself. But we'll try to clean this up later on. I want to have something that's actually working first, and then maybe we could okay, worked on the first time. No files were found, that's why it worked. Why didn't you find anything? I know why we need the wildcards, right? Yep. The wildcards, or those 2 stars, means that it's searching the folders recursively for certain files. So it will search recursively for the new package files. So now it tried to search for this file in the like home folder, let's say, and this is why it didn't work. So orchestrator build again. It's hard to navigate still for me a bit, but I will get there. This is what we were missing. So star boom, or backslash. No, it's okay. Recursive folder search. Yep. Go to actions and let's check it out here. Once again, now it should work. It's always hard to get it on the first time, but at least it didn't fail. It just created an empty artifact, so yeah. Okay, it has done something. See, boom. Okay, so now let's see actually, can we see it from here? Yeah, we can. We see orchestrator packages in here. Cool. So I assume it will just download the zip file. It did. Let me check if we do have something interesting here. Okay, it's fine. You have to trust me, but we do have a zip file with the whole folder structure, and we do have the. You can always come here and just check it. What's in here? We have a NuGet package in here, basically. We'll be able to use it later on. Okay, guys, I think I will wrap up because it's almost 8 p.m. and I feel like I'm almost dead. We done a bit. We done some mess, let's say, over the Git. I will try to fix this later on, or clean it up at least a bit, because this is still project setup, so it kind of looks like this. When we will be doing coding, then it will be more clean. However, you can see that we have actions here on the next stream. What I will want to do, or maybe not on the stream but off the stream, I will during the weekend or something, I will try to copy this orchestrator build 2 times, so it will be working on for all the packages, and I will try to learn my lesson on how to automate this a bit better, because I'm not totally satisfied with it, and I need to, I think, prepare a better plan that maybe I will consult with Szymon when he's back. So anyway, hope you enjoyed, guys. Even if for some part of the stream you just saw Visual Studio and I had to use Chrome, I hope that I won't make such stupid mistakes again. Have a nice evening.